Had some customers leave. I'm sorry I'm hopping on here a little late, but what's going on with everybody? Welcome in, welcome in. Happy Pedal, welcome. All right, so today we're going to do it a little differently. We're going to do some dry goods. We're also going to do some fish. We have a new shipping way so that it's based on where you live, so it's nice and easy. Instead of a flat rate, we got a new shipping style. Tangy Reef, what's going on? All right. So we're doing some dry goods here. We have plant rings. These are 4-inch plant rings. Yeah, let me walk around. Welcome in, welcome in. All right. So we got our first weekend done. We survived. It's Tuesday. We're gonna do a little bit of dry goods. We got decorations. We got tank decorations, but we got driftwood, many different sizes, different shapes. We have stones. We have the dragon stone. We have the jade. We have river rock. Now, we did run through some fish, but we do have some left. So what we have left, we'll put up. And yeah, let's see what you guys want. So we're going to start with some plants. How about that? All right. Let's start with the Java fern. We're going to do 2 of those. The Java fern, which you can attach to driftwood, rocks. It doesn't. You don't need to plant it. It doesn't need to be submerged. All right, Tangy's winning. Let's get it started in here. Of course, we can always do local pickup in the DFW area if you want. We got shipping now based on your region, so price of the shipping is reflective to the cost per region. All right, Tangy, I think you're going to take this one. It pays to be early and often. Congratulations. All right. Cooper's just chilling out. He's unentertained by me. We are going to do an Amazon sword next. Sword. All right. I'm going to do one of those, and we're going to do it for... Let's go. If it's plant only, then we will lower it based on the rate. But due to the fact that people buy plants and fish, we're just going to have them combined. So if the shipping comes out less, then we will lower it, of course, and send you back the difference. All right. Now we have this other red sword. We're going to run that next. Sorry, red flame sword. I don't mind shipping. Shipping is pretty much how we got it all started out here. So there we go. All right. Now we're going to the top for this. Pull it out for you guys. It's Anubias Nana. It is not the petite. It is just the Nana. And you can see this one's nice and big. It can be cut and split into two because you need at least 2 or 3 leaves on each part of the rhizome. So right now you just have it floating. You just attach it just like the Java fern. It gives you nice big bold colors. It does float, but typically you would just attach it like you would the Java fern to a rock or driftwood. Attach it the same way with the super glue. All right. And now this one you semi-bury. So you don't want to bury the actual onion part. It's not an onion, but it's called an African onion. There's 2 varieties. This is the crinkle leaf one. There's also a straight leaf one. It's called cranum or cranium or something like that, but we refer to it as the African onion. And it just keeps shooting off these little leaves off the top here. So very popular, very different. Not a lot of people are going to have these around you. So it's a little Dr. Seuss plant. It's what everyone refers to it as. And then we're going to go back over to the narrow leaf chain sword after this. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome, welcome. We're doing a few plants, then a few dry goods. Then we're going to move on to the fish. So if you have a fish you're looking for, let me know in the comments. I'll make sure to feature it. All right. The next one. Turn it so you can see the... Oh, man, it's a ton of fun. I actually have one in my little desk tank right now. All right, this is the... This one's actually starting to flower. They produce little white flowers, but they have these narrow leaves. They're also another sword. Potted, so you can plant them right away. Just pull the rock wool off and get them planted for yourself. They won't get quite as big as the Amazon swords. Good mid-ground plant. And then we're going to go to the larger Anubis after this. All right. Now, this is the larger leaf Anubis. Anubias. Sorry, I keep mispronouncing it, but let's list it. Boom. Capture. So this one is a lot taller. It's the same way. You connect it to rocks and hardscapes, so you don't have to worry about planting it or taking up space. Like I said, on the side of a nice piece of driftwood like this, it would stand up nice and tall, be really pretty in your tank. Right. So this is what it looks like attached to like lava stone. You can see it just attaches and sits there, and it does its own little thing, runs its own roots and everything. Nice and simple. It doesn't have to be complicated. All right. So we're going to move on from the plants to the plant holders. Actually, we're going to do one more plant. Something a little different. We're going to do lucky bamboo. I got straight lucky bamboo. Capture this. Lucky bamboo. If you need more than one, because, you know, odd numbers are lucky. So 3, 5, and 7 are very lucky numbers. We can always run more, but this stuff is growing very well. Sorry about the glare, guys. You can see the roots just kind of hang out in the water. You get one of these little plant holders. Let me know if you need more than one, Tangy. Because like I said, we have several different ones. It's not that they're short. This one just slides down a little further in the holder. So, and you can see they grow nice roots. Palm Street can be. Now, people can also go on here and just put their item up for sale and have a set price, and you can go shopping in their store. I like to do the auctions personally, but it can change for each person. Palm Street's actually a lot of fun. That was a question from YouTube. Let's flip the camera. All right. And we're going to run some driftwood because you know what? Not everyone has access to driftwood. Now, all of this is dry now. I mean, it's been in the tank before, so I'm not. Hold on a second. I got to get this set so that I can do the typey part and the showy part. Man, most definitely. Like I said, I try to run it as often as I can. I'm going to be running Thursday and probably Saturday morning too, much like the cartoons. So this piece is probably at least 10 inches. So 10-inch driftwood. Yeah, like I said, Tangy, if you need me to run more Lucky Bamboo, or if you want any more, message me before I ship out, and I can send you private listings for additional Lucky Bamboo. And that goes for any of the plants you bought. If you guys buy something and you see that I have more than one and you want more than one, then shoot me a message and I'll get it worked out with you guys. All right. No takers on the driftwood. All right, moving on. So next is a very small piece of driftwood for your 10-gallon tanks, for your smaller tanks. 5-gallon, 10-gallon, nice dark piece of driftwood. Capture. Dark, small wood. So if you're working on a smaller tank, you can attach this to a piece of rock. You can attach some of those plants, the Anubis or the Java fern. I will show you guys what that looks like. This was previously glued, so it does have a little bit of glue piece on it. Like I said, I definitely use a lot of the driftwoods just to make sure they're safe. Nice. Yeah. That is one thing about the fish world and the reptile world is we definitely have some crossover in the plants and high humidity stuff. So, all right, we're going to be, let's see here. I don't know if any of you guys follow 10-gallon fish tanks on YouTube or if y'all have even heard of him, but he's come out with his own line of plant holders. So they hang on the tank. You can put the roots down, and you don't have to worry about the fish eating up the plant or eating up the roots or anything like that. So we are the only dealer of 10-gallon fish tank products west of the Mississippi. So you will not find these unless you go online anywhere at your local fish stores or anything like that. So, plant holder 10-gallon fish tanks. Let's see here. Plant holder. All right. I am Lone Star Fin. I am not Aqua Haven. I am the newest fish store in the DFW. And we carry a little bit of everything, freshwater related, from plants to decorations to fish. We are the exclusive 10-gallon fish tank retailer. Oh, it depends on where you are. That's the shipping. Now, if you get something that's not fish, then of course we'll refund you the difference. And if your box costs less than that, we'll refund the difference, of course. Heck yeah. Well, Crispy, you can always come out. We're here Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Now we're going to run these Aqua Realm cards. Now, in case you guys don't know what Aqua Realm is, they are cards similar to Pokemon, but they have different fish on them with care guides. So like you can see there's little care guides for each of the fish, different things like that, and even plants and stuff like that. And on the back of them, so let me grab this guy. So it's a pygmy Cory, and it has a little care guide and information about the pygmy Cories. And on the back of them, they have a fun little game for the kids, similar to Pokemon, where they can collect and keep different cards based on the fish they keep. All right, we're going to run these Aqua Realm, which is just these are packs of these cards. So they have different ones for different things. The red tiger lotus, another plant we carry here, but I'm gonna run the very first one. This is the very first ever Aqua Realm ran on Palm Street. So, like I said, I am an authorized retailer. So, Aqua Realm. And if you get the pack, you can choose for us to open it live, or you can choose for us to ship it and you get to open it at home. So it's your choice. And of course, we'll ship it to you even if you have us open it. But that way everybody can see what it is. Shipping varies based on your location. So I used to have a flat rate shipping, but it wasn't fair to people closer, and people further away were getting free shipping on top of their purchase. So it was costing me extra. All right. Tangy, what kind of fish you keep? All right, moving on. We're going to the fishes. We're going to the fishes. Oh, I want to give you guys an example of some of the plants that Tangy got that you guys can also get. I'm going to flip that. Now, this is the Java fern. This is the driftwood that I was telling you guys about, the nice small. And this is the Nana Petite. But then there's the onion plant. So it kind of looks kind of cool, but these are nice and dark and solid. So, all right. Let me see if I can reach back here and turn the light on. All right. So, what we have in here, heck yeah. We have some CPDs. Let me see if it'll. All right. These are. Oh. Well, shrimp tanks are really not that hard. You just got to find the color you like. Currently, we carry red, blue, what's called carbon rail, which is black and white, and yellow shrimp. The CPDs, they're nice and healthy, nice big. You can see their colors. All right. Now we have the black Moors. No, we're not going to run black Moors. Do you like these guys? I'm going to run these guys. Now these are cichlid, but they are a community cichlid. The nice thing about them, like I said, I have them in here with Coste tetras and longfin gold zebra danios. These guys are super fun. Nice and bright colors. Nice yellow tops. Now we do have platies available if anyone is interested in them as well. We actually don't even list them. We just have them because I like them. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. All right. So we're going to run the Von Rios. Actually, we're going to run the platies. Hey, congratulations. If you need more, let me know. First time purchaser too? Oh man, welcome in. All right. We're going to run the platies. We're going to run 5. Platies. I'll run a group of 5 of them. I'm going to run them for... So you can see they're almost all black with a little bit of orange on their face. Yeah, most definitely. You should always come check out the shop. I mean, technically, I'm not even open today, but you know, I figured why not? We had a good weekend. We're going to keep it rolling. No, we're like I said. Once I weigh the box and see what you got in there, it'll be adjusted. This shouldn't be $75 to ship anyway. If you already have order in, it'll just be an additional on top of what you order. So if it's, I think it's like $6 extra or $7 extra. Like I said, all the shipping will be adjusted based on weight. So just if I put it to $55 to ship, and then you guys live, you know, in Hawaii, and it costs me $100 to ship, I can't go back and charge you extra, which wouldn't be fair to you guys anyway. So that, you know what I mean. All right, we're going to do 6 cardinal tetras. Let's see here. 6 of those guys. Six cardinal tetras. These are the larger, not the neons. We have the neon tetras as well, but these guys school up real nice. Jeff, you need another electric blue Akara? Let me know. Try to fill your box up so it's, you know, a little more reasonable. Or you can do local pickup if you're, like you said, you're in the DFW. All right. So we only have one of these guys left. They went like crazy this weekend. Silver. Heck yeah. Well, like I said, you're more than welcome to come check it out, and this way you got an excuse. It ain't nothing fancy, but you know what? It's new. It's local. $50 for what is it? Probably about a 4 to 5 inch silver arowana. The other one's already spoken for. We only have one available. All right. This is Harvey. He's more of a shop mascot than a for sale, but he's a Bumblebee Oscar. Now those two are green terrors. There's a macaw cichlid, some Geophagus spineyes, some red shoulder severums, several angels, including golds, blues. We have the blacks, the gold severum. The red spot gold severums are gone. Green severums are still available. We still have a few of the black angels left. The glass cats, always a popular one. We have the clown loaches. You guys see something you must have. Marble, koi, different assorted smaller angels. Shout it out and put it up. Now, the nice thing is, everything you order today will be shipped tomorrow because it's still in my Tuesday, Wednesday delivery time. So, let's see here. These guys are sitting up front and looking pretty. Let's capture him. We're going to put up 4 Von Rio Tetra. Four Von Rios. Of course, we have Blackmores in here as well. All right, let's see here. We're going to go with the Honey Gourami next. Sorry, I always hit the wrong button. Honey Gourami. Let's go. Nice Honey Gouramis. Peaceful. Get along well with others. They're going to stay on the smaller side, so you don't have to worry about them getting large like the Kissing Gouramis. All right, next up, Nerite snails. Now, they won't breed in fresh water, but boom. Welcome back. How was the burger? Did you get onion rings or did you go French fries? Did you get onion rings or did you go French fries?
No, I got chicken fried chicken and macaroni and cheese and fried okra.
Why do they call it chicken fried if it's just chicken? Like, I get chicken fried steak, but chicken fried chicken is just fried chicken.
Basically.
Yeah. Oh, hey, I'm all for it. It's a Texas thing, but I'm all for it. So, all right, guys. We're going to call it one. You guys have fun. You got 15 seconds left. If you need something, message me. If you bought something, I will get it weighed up and then we'll adjust the shipping. So, y'all have fun. Don't party too hard on Tuesday.